I wanted to ask you a question about a song that's out right now called, is it My Rihanna or Rihanna?
I mean, it's definitely Mariana. A lot of
It's
people
My
just say
Rihanna.
Rihanna, but you know, it's
Yeah, okay,
Mariana.
okay, My Rihanna, okay. My Rihanna, okay. The song is catchy, the song is fire, the song is lit, everyone's playing it. Over 200K views in 2 weeks. I mean, knocking it now, probably even way more than that. So how do you feel about this the song? How did you come up with this song? What are the projections for this song? And what would you like the people to do that are listening now who can actually go and watch this song? What should they look for this song? Where should they listen to it? What should they play?
Yo, let me tell you, man. Funny thing, I've been doing music for so long. I've been putting out music and writing stuff and coming up with stuff. But the way this song was made was actually kind of funny because, like, I woke up on the Shabbat. What we say Shabbat? Saturday. Woke up on the Saturday. I don't know. I was just in the mood, and then I already had the beat. I already had made the beat. But as I was just listening
Obviously.
to the beat, I had the beat maybe a week before I even recorded the song or even came up with something. I just had the beat, and the whole time while I'm listening to the beat, I just hear Rihanna. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it, but I'm just hearing like lands to where like saying Rihanna. So I just wake up on this day, and you know how I work in the studio. You know what I'm saying? I explain it for the people, but I just really just get on the track and just do some gibberish. You know, I jibber jabber first, so I come up with a nice tune. You know what I'm saying? Then once I get the tune, then I start to throw my words in. So, and then you know, because I'm in a relationship right now too as well. So being in a relationship, you know, I wanted to actually do something, you know, that says a lot about women. You know what I'm saying? So I took to Mariana as her being like one of the you know, the top woman in the world when it comes to like, you know, doing music or being independent, just being like a strong black woman or whatever. So I'm like, okay, bet.
New makeup line. Shout out to Rihanna.
Yeah. So once I put that together, I just, boom, I threw it together. I called up Ellie, which is my partner. You know, that's the homie right there. Shout out big Ellie.
ELE. Go look him up.
Yeah. I called him up, and pretty much I had like, the only thing that was left on that song was probably the bridge, my verse. Yeah, the bridge of my verse, and maybe like one little line out of the chorus. So when I called Ellie, he came to the studio. I showed him, and I'm like, look, I just need like these two lines, like this. I sung it to him. I ain't had a word, but I sung it to him.
Right.
Once I had like the chorus, I just had them two little lines left. I sung it to him. He created them two lines. He wrote his verse. I wrote my verse. Well, you know, we don't write like that. We just like do it right there on the spot. Sometimes we might write, but did it like that, and then boom, it came out. And then like once I just heard it over and over and over and over again, and I showed a couple people and they heard it, and they was like, yo, that could be a hit. That get mad potential. So from there, I just took it to the next level. You know, I went, shot a video to it, started promoting it. And look at it now, the video is almost from 300K views in a month. You know, it's still pushing, still moving. And you know, like this was like, I just wanted to come out kind of fresh,
right,
from dropping music and working with a lot of artists and doing stuff. So you know, I said I want to have like a fresh start. So I wanted to push this one like real big and to come out like with a style that I actually wasn't doing. I was actually mainly just doing like hip hop, rap. You know what I'm saying? R&B. I wasn't really doing that type of style that I was doing, which is the soca dancehall type style. So. When I heard it and people liked it, I was like, yo, I need to come out fresh. So when I threw that out, then, you know, that's what happened. Now it's a hit right now, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. That is definitely a hit. It's definitely, if you haven't checked it out, go check it out right now. My Rihanna, MeshMoney, featuring ELE. Go check that out right now. My Rihanna on all platforms, all streaming platforms right now.
Yeah, buddy.
Right. Hey, right now. Go do that. All right, Yeesh, can you tell us something about you? Because even in your community of people, I'm gonna say this because even in the community of people, you know, people don't know you, or they're not familiar with you, or they're not familiar with the music you do, or they're not familiar with the person you are. So can you tell those people something about yourself that maybe, break the ice or get them more familiar, or something they don't know, get the people, give them a little snippet of something they don't know.
Something that they don't know.
Yeah,
Cause
about
really,
MeshMoney, something that they don't know.
I got an open life, you know what I'm saying? I'm always on social media. I'm always on my Instagram. I'm always moving
Facts.
around and stuff. So like, people pretty much know everything. But I mean, well, a lot of people don't know that like I used to be big on playing soccer. Like, they knew I was playing soccer, but they didn't know like I used to be serious with it before I even like. When it came to like music,
True.
I was like, yo, am I gonna choose between soccer or music? And nobody really see me like
True.
that play soccer, but traveling around the world, and then I was living in South Africa in Johannesburg. I didn't have a studio, I didn't have none of that, so I was like over there. I was really like focusing on soccer. You know what I'm saying? I was on a team there as well. Had games, played in front of crowds, people, and I was actually getting real serious on it. Like, that was what I was gonna be. If it wasn't gonna be music, it was gonna be soccer.
For real.
I don't think a lot of people knew that. They just knew that like, you probably run around here and there. But
for those who don't know, soccer is football. Soccer, we call it soccer, but football. Yeah. Yes, and of course, this is true. I'm gonna tell y'all something that, my bad. What you were saying?
I mean, I was just gonna add on there, but I mean, it ain't that serious, If that's enough for the people.
Go ahead. Let the people know, man.
I mean, I was just gonna add. A lot of people right now think like, yo, he got the dress, he got the chain, he do this, he do that, he definitely smoke. You know what I'm saying? So when a lot of people see me, that's the first thing they, try to be on. Like, man, I know you go, I know you smoke, I know you do this. And I'm like, nah, man, I ain't smoked them a long time. It's been years now. I definitely used to.
Facts.
So for people who don't know, I stopped smoking. So stop offering me blunts.
Get off that man's back. I'm gonna tell y'all something y'all might not know about Mesh. Mesh is probably one of the funniest people I know, like, in the world. Like, if you have conversations with Mesh, if you battle with Mesh, and you joking, Mesh is probably one of the funniest people in the world. That's if
that
everybody who don't know Mesh probably one of the funniest people that you're gonna ever meet in your life. Mesh is wild. But
you know what's crazy? Hey, I do not think I'm that funny. It's just because I laugh. Like, people actually think I'm funny, and I'm like, dude, I'm not that funny. Like, I'm
nah. Mesh is funny. I know funny because people say that I'm hilarious, but I'm gonna leave that right there. But I know Mesh is real funny. I know that for a fact. I hang out with Mesh a lot. Don't let that man lie to y'all. That man got jokes.
All right, Mesh. Here and there,
I want to ask another question. About your state of mind when you are creating in a state of mind. Okay, what can take you from creating a love song, and because I've listened to some of your songs. I'll be playing some of the songs while over the recording, and I'll be putting some links down there for you guys, so you could check those links out below. MeshMoney on all streaming platforms. Go check that out right now. But
yeah,
I've been listening to the music, and some of it is love songs, and it makes you want to call up a chick and be like, hey, look, this is how I feel, this and it. And then I can switch from a love song to like, we clubbing, we banging, we going wild. How does this separate? How can you separate the two? What allows you to separate the two?
It's just the mood. It depends on like where I'm at in the air. It's like a season, I have seasons to where like I just create more songs, like more R&B songs and more love songs, because I might just be in that season, or I might be in a relationship, and that's pretty much what's going on in my head. And I might be, seeing a lot of relationships as well, and being around a lot of people that's in relationships. So it's real easy for me to come up with, like a love song. So like these days I've been doing a lot of that because, like I said, I'm currently in a relationship. So it gives me it come up with a lot of ideas, and mainly, the people who I hang around with, they also in relationships as well. So, we have conversations, we talk, and, be like that. And then like when I'm creating other music, it could just be like either I just came from doing something fun, or I got some old stories I can just tell, or maybe I had a moment or something I remember.
Right.
Like even now, if I'm in a relationship, I still could do a song like that because I did so much. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on the track too. Like if it depends on the beat. If the beat give me like not a love mode and it give me like a party mode, then I could go ahead and just make it like a party banger. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on the season and the mood, you know.
So you say as long as it is diverse, you probably can just go into any room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I don't have just like no one way of doing things. Just I could come up with something just from I might hear you stump a cup and be like, oh, I like that, and then just come up with something. And then if the beat make me feel like I want to jump, then I do something for the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always important to like make sure your crowd is in the music with you. So I mainly do stuff for people who like probably going out partying and being with girls, and then I might do a song for people who, you know, in love or in that season, or, you know, I get all type of music. Like I don't have no just one thing, you know what I'm saying?
I forgot to tell y'all, Misha's a low-key DJ too. DJ Mish.
Oh yeah, I definitely
hardcore low-key DJ. Mish, I wanted to ask, you know, because I'm trying to get the people to actually get to know you and understand you, and because I want the people to actually know why they're supporting MeshMoney. Because when you're going again, MeshMoney streaming live on all platforms. Go check that out right now. So the reason we having this conversation is because I want to take my dollar out and I want to spend it on MeshMoney. Why am I spending my dollar on MeshMoney? Like, why should I spend my dollar on MeshMoney? Give us some encouragement. Why should we go and take out? Because right now, a lot of people is going and streaming and they talking about this, but no one is going to the bottom line. The bottom line is the artists need support. Okay, the artists need support. They need financial support. They are doing hours and hours and hours and hours of work and creativity. They need support. So, in order to support the artists, we need to find a reason, some heartfelt reason, you know, why we should support the artists. Why should we go and take out our dollar out of our pocket and give it to MeshMoney and not some random other person? I would just say anyone.
I mean, look, I can tell you like this. As far as support, my support can just be like people just enjoying good music and listening to my music. Like I don't force nobody. I used to like force people and try to make people do stuff. Even till today, sometimes I do it, but I do it to people close to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't just go to anybody and be like, man, go buy my this or go do it. I don't do that. But if I know you and I'm cool with you, then I might tell you like, yo, man, go ahead and support me, you know, buy this and do this and do this and do that. But like mainly for people who like really don't know me like that, if you listen to my music, it's actually good music. You know what I'm saying? And if you can connect to it, any style or whatever style you like, man, once you do check my music, or if you do, you know, doing music ain't easy. You know, of course you want to have some real fans who really gonna support you and help you through the journey and everything. But if people like something, they support it regardless. You know, so I think people is gonna.
But I think it's more of getting the message out there of support, because if the people don't understand that support is needed, if the people don't understand that in order to keep that artistry alive, just like anything else, it needs to be fed. If it's a plant, it needs water. Whatever it needs to be fed in order to grow. So this is the artistry of filming. This is artistry of studio time. This is the artistry of all the way down to travel and shows. So this takes money to create. It's not something that you're doing for free. So this is why I think it's incumbent upon the listeners and those who are invested in the artists. Mish, how many followers you have? Maybe over 20-something thousand followers on Instagram.
I get
like that.
That's like where I got the most fans.
You went out. You went out for a second. Can you say it again? Say it again, because you went out for a second.
I was saying on Instagram, which is my platform that I use a lot, I get the most followers on there. I get 25,000 fans. You know,
this is what I'm saying. So
Instagram,
this is what I'm saying. If we can get, I'm a fan, I follow you, I'm willing to do it myself. If we can get each follower to give $1, $1, how can that benefit the future projects that you're trying to accomplish and put out for the people? Because 2020 had to be super hard because you can't do any shows, COVID-19, you can't move around. So how can we support to be able to get those projects out? Each fan can give $2, $1 to support to actually get the things that need to be done, because artists are not being able to do anything, because I've spoken to a lot of artists, because of COVID, you can't even do any shows. Am I correct?
Yeah, COVID messed up a lot. You know, I was doing shows. I was doing at least 2-3 shows a month, you know what I'm saying? And going to other studios and doing features and doing all types of stuff. I was basically moving around a lot right before the COVID came. But like I said, as far as like support and getting all these people to follow, pretty much like if you have a good product, people will support you. So if it's just like how you say, if I'm putting out music and I can just get somebody to spend $1, you know what I'm saying, to support my music, then the next project could come out with like better sound. You know, I can do a better music video, you know, for real fans who really like enjoy my music and like my music. Like, it's not necessary for anybody, but you have real hardcore fans out there who actually does these things because they believe in you and they want to see you make it. So if my fans do believe in me and want to see me make it, you know, they're going to support with $1. And, you know, they've been doing that lately. You know, it's been getting a little better. I've been getting way more support. But, like, yeah, support is a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that I do that I put my all into. It's my passion. It's my love. It's everything for me, you know, and it's going to help me be able to feed my daughter, too. You know what I'm saying? It's going to help me with a lot of things. It help me with my family and everything, you know. Once it gets to a level to where people really actually supporting, you know what I'm saying, then I could come to your city, you know what I'm saying? Then I could give back. I can even teach people these things, you know what I'm saying? I could teach people everything that I know. So support is definitely a huge factor in an artist's life, you know what I'm saying? So artists definitely need fans. The only way you can even be an artist is if people support. You know what I'm saying? So there's no sense of you being an artist if nobody is going to support you like that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the goal is to get people to support you so you can continue to do your music. And like I said, I got good music. I can make the product even better for people. You know what I'm saying? It's like going to a store and then one day you want the store to be bigger. You want more stuff in the store. So you come there, support the store. Next thing you come back to the store, it's a bigger store. You got more variety of stuff. So with the help of the support of people, then of course, you know, better studio, better quality, and then, you know, I can do a whole lot of stuff, you know.
Yeah. I agree. I wanted to talk about some other things that don't have anything to do with music. I wanted to talk about your lifestyle, your choices. I want to talk about your girlfriend. I want to talk about what is your plan? How are you planning to move? What is your next future plan? And what do you see yourself in the next year? MeshMoney in the next year. Like, where do you see yourself in the next year? And where could the fans follow you and help you to go? Or, you know, a mission that we can help you achieve, something that we can do for you.
Well, of course, in this year, let's say short-term goals, kind of like, you know what I'm saying, short-term goals and long-term goals.
Right.
It's easier to say long-term goals, but I don't mind, you know, saying a little short-term goals. Really, right now, I just want to get my label up and running in this next year to where it's more solid. You know, I get it, everything, but I want it to be more solid.
Right.
You know, because if I get it more solid, then, you know, I can get more artists to come through, you know, and do their music. And, you know,
what's the label?
Of the artists around here want to express themselves as well and show off their talent. So with me having a better studio, you know what I'm saying, getting my label up and running even more than what it is now, then, you know, that's an opportunity I could get for other people.
What's the label?
Right now it's GGR Records. You know what I'm saying? Give Me God Records. Feel me?
Okay.
That's when me and my partner Leaz.
Okay.
You know, elevated E. So yeah, that's just pretty much right now. That's my short-term goals for me to get my label up and running. You know what I'm saying? Get, you know, a little more better quality up in the studio. You know, get it recognized a little more just to get it off the feet. You know what I'm saying?
That
Then
sound,
in the long run, of course, I want to have, you know, a way huge label. You know, so I can give a lot of artists, you know, a opportunity to come and do their music, because even though, you know, I like doing a rap band and a singing, I could do that. You know, I really like to produce more. You know what I'm saying? I like to produce other people and, you know, kind of figure out different creation. And when doing that with other artists and, you know, learning from them as well. So in the future, that's like one of my goals. I want to be able to have my label top notch, you know, be known as one of the top producers, you know, who created with a bunch of artists, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Did something great, you know what I'm saying? And yeah.
Right. I agree. That chain real?
Is this chain real? I'm not even gonna lie to you. It definitely ain't real, but it definitely ain't cheap.
Oh, okay.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
You said it ain't real, but it ain't cheap.
Yeah, it's like this. It's 14 karat steel gold.
It's
So
14 karat.
14, you got 18, you got 24.
Fact.
They all go. So
right.
You could say the chain right now probably not how you say it? It's probably ain't 20. It probably ain't 20 or, you know, carats or some shit like that. But yeah, you know, it's a nice chain. And it was given to me. It was given to me as a gift. I didn't buy it. You can see it.
I just want the people to make sure they see the ice. You know
all the people
make
know.
sure
I got it as a gift.
Blinged up.
Got it as a gift. I got it as a gift. It wasn't cheap. So if you do want to go buy a chain like this, it costs.
You taking gifts. So you taking gifts. You taking chains right now.
I mean, yeah. I got other chains. You know what I'm saying? Of course, one day you're gonna see me rocking a 40 and all that. But right now, hey man, I ain't really, you know, own it like that. You know, it's more important stuff than just rocking some chains. This is just, you know, I like chains. You know what I'm saying? And I got it as a gift. I wear it. You know,
I'm just messing with you, man. Calm down. Calm down, bro.
$30,000, you know, but it's
calm down, bro.
Dollars.
Calm down, bro. Maybe. So, what you got to say to the young artists coming up? Because a lot of people, because especially in the community we come from, it's a lot of judgment on how people behave, what people do, how people think, what people say, what people eat, because it's a lifestyle that our parents and dedicated themselves to better themselves coming out of America or coming out of the USA, where we can still see what's happening today. People are still being gunned down. People are still being killed. People are still being mistreated and abused, and the black man's worth is still less than a mule, in my opinion, in the USA. So my question is, seeing all of this, you know, and coming from a background of a community that kind of battles with these things of, you know, the dreadlocks or smoking cigarettes or something, anything that have the community has an outlook that says anything that has to do with not giving life or promoting life, we don't want it. That's the standpoint of the community. So this is their only standpoint. It's not anything negative. It's not anything bad. Their standpoint, if it harms life, we don't want to be involved with it, which is great. You know, but how does that affect someone young growing up and seeing all these things and experiencing all these things outside of the community? And how can you help, or what can you say, any words of encouragement to any young artists coming up that are dealing with, that could be going through some of these things as well?
I say like this. I mean, they always tell you listen to your parents. At the end of the day, we end up not doing it anyway. But that don't mean that, you know, the lessons that they teach you don't mean that they wasn't right. You know, I've always been taught good lessons from the community and received a lot of knowledge from the community when it comes to being healthy, eating healthy, taking care of myself, and just, you know, and that type of environment. And, you know, just for artists, I think to me, artists is like weird people. You know, we don't walk in a straight line. You feel me? Like, every artist you meet that's actually a real, truly artist and into their music, they always look different, always do different. You know, some rock the dread, some might have piercing, some like they not like with the like I said with the straight line. And once again, for artists that's coming up, always be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Of course, listen to other people. You know, it's a good thing to listen. Always listen, but and you know, support yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to invest in yourself, support yourself, and then like you were saying, when it come down to the smoking and all these type of things, you know, I've did all these things. You know, yeah, right now I still you know, smoke a little cigarettes or something like that, but you know, I cut down on a lot of things. Like I was, you know, like me and you discussed, you know, before we even decided to do the interview, and I was telling you, like, man, I even cut down on the drinking. You know what I'm saying? I even cut that down a little bit, and hopefully, real soon I get off the cigarettes too. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking care of myself, you know, even more. You know, I know being an artist is kind of hard because you know, you always moving and having fun and meeting people, and you know, a lot of people do these things as an artist, but you don't need it. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? We was taught this in the community as well about all of these things, and it wasn't to lock us up. You know what I'm saying? It was just really just telling you like stuff that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? As far as health and all that type of stuff. So coming up as an artist, man, if just be yourself. All I can say is be yourself. Don't be afraid. Don't change because the way somebody might look at you. You know what I'm saying? You an artist. You're supposed to be able to have freedom of speech to say what you want. Like artist to me is like you get to say what other people are afraid to say. You know what I'm saying? You know, I may use profanity here and there, but you know, I've less even used profanity in my music. You know what I'm saying? Lately, I haven't really used it like that. You know, I haven't found it necessary. It's not necessary, period. You can do music without profanity, but it's a form of expression. So if you do use it, of course, use it wisely. Maybe you know, expressing yourself in some type of way, but just to go out and just I'm like this and that and all that type of jazz, you know, that's not even cool. And most people won't connect with you like that. You know, you might have somebody scared, you know, especially in the States right now. That's a big toll, you know.
Bro, I understand what you're saying, but like, okay, you have an artist like yourself. This be my real problem with people. You have an artist like yourself, okay, and then the people be like, oh, you know, why did he say this and why did he say that? But then these people play Chris Brown. And Chris Brown, the first lyric, what's the song? What the heck? He got the first lyric that come out his mouth on the song is like
wet.
No. The other one when he danced with them kids, pull up on your the first thing
pull up on your chick, you know.
No, I ain't say chick. Don't say that, bro. He ain't say chick. Come on, you know he ain't say chick.
Version. That's the version.
Okay, don't make it clean, bro. He ain't talking about no damn chick. You know what this man's saying? But the whole profanity thing is he could say that and the girls is dancing to it. But if you if you say that to a girl, they're gonna be like, yo, why you calling me this and why you this and why you this? You know, so as an artist, you know, how do you deal with that and deal with people who know you versus people who don't know you, and what's the difference?
Man, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I used to hate that. I still hate it to this day, actually, but I used to hate it way more. Today I don't really hate it like that because now I'm just like, I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyway. You know, people gonna listen to me anyway. But that's a big thing for artists because where we come from, we have our own music. We have like the community music and the music that we listen to growing up, and you have some of these artists from the community as well. But nobody listens to them, like you just said. Nobody listens to them like that. Of course, we know the music. We might have one or two of their songs and know the music, but there ain't nobody supporting that. Ain't nobody supporting that. So what people most support from that I know from here in Israel and the people that I grew up with in this community, like you said, they support everybody else. No matter what they send in their music, they support it. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm not gonna lie, it's when it comes down to like the product itself, the studio work and everything, it sound good. Right. But like if I go and do it, then it look at me and they be like, but why you gotta say it? You ain't like that. You ain't like that. You ain't like them. Right. And then it's another thing to where like even a conversation, like people's conversation would be filthy, you know what I'm saying? But then they'll sit down and be like, no, but you ain't got to speak like this and say like this and say like that.
Right.
So I'll be like, man, look, I just started to do like this. And this is like, other artists could take this as well. Just do you. People gonna like you in the industry. People gonna hate you in the industry. Some people ain't gonna want to support. Some people ain't gonna want to hear your ish. But at the end of the day, you continue doing what you're doing.
So you gotta do. You gotta be yourself.
You gonna find fans who gonna like everything that you do. Some people, and that's just the game. And everybody ain't supposed to like you. You ain't got people on the side hating you and telling you don't do like this and stuff like this. Then you ain't in the game yet. You gotta have people like coming around telling me like, man, well, why you gotta curb your music and I hate it. You have to have all that. And like I said, as an artist, we are different. We get to say what people will sit in your face and say and do and talk and act like. You get to be that person. You know what I'm saying? This is how you even get fans, because that person like, I want to be like that person. And it's just being not scared. Like, don't be scared. Don't listen to people saying they're telling you, but Chris Brown could do it, and he Chris Brown. Yeah, but before he was Chris Brown, he was a regular dude.
He was just walking around. He was just
a regular guy. But now Chris Brown can get on there and say wet 15 million times, and you like, oh, that's my song. But you know, if I get on the song and then I express myself sexually or some type of like that, then it's like, damn, but why you gotta do that? You was born and raised in that community. Hey, bro, everybody got time. So when you mad, when you sad, when you fight, when you feeling sexual, when you feeling love, and I just put all that in my music.
That's human emotions.
I'm not afraid. Yeah, you know, and like you said, listen to all them artists anyway. They got Drake, they got the Chris Browns, they got the Tanks, they got all of them on their phone anyway. You just gotta bring a good product. You just gotta bring a good product in. You know, don't make it to where you just like get on your knees and suck this like shit like that.
You say it gotta be it gotta be different. It gotta be a little different.
Yeah, you gotta say it like Chris Brown. He probably said it, but he make you like
so
it.
When you mentioned South Africa, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you meet India Arie in South Africa?
Yeah, I met India Arie.
Did you hug her?
When I met India Arie? Huh?
Did you hug her?
Man, bro, you gotta understand. I think I told you this story. See, this is why you asked me this question, bro. Bro,
what happened, man? Tell us what happened, man.
First of all, bro, me India Arie. That's a funny story. I don't even remember it like that, but I definitely remember like meeting her and giving her a hug. You know, it was that was an amazing experience, man. You know, actually meeting her, and then she actually like, I was doing music back then, but I wasn't near the person I am today. I was trash back then, bro. The beats was garbage. All that stuff was like, it wasn't. It was just me trying. Then when I told her, and that little small talk was just like, yo, just
it made you feel
figure
different.
Out your lane, figure
it
out
made
your
you
lane.
Feel different inside.
Yeah, she gave me a hug and was like, man, bring me some tea. So
oh wow,
I had to go make a little bit,
she was soft?
honey tea. Huh?
When you hugged her, how did it feel? A lot of people didn't get the hug cover. It was okay. I want to make sure it was like it was soft, because a lot of people ain't get the hug cover.
Here, but you know what it is. You know what it is.
I'm okay. Young, 100.
Feeling 100. Like, damn, I'm being a superstar. You know what I'm saying? And Yari's like pretty as hell.
Exactly.
She pretty as hell. She gave me that hug and that whole little.
Oh, you said she did this shimmy, a little shimmy with it. Hey, yeah. Wow.
Gave me a little move, Yeah.
Wow.
Gave me a little move, man.
Hey, I hear you. Sheesh. So tell us one of the happiest moments of your life, something that happened to you that that's something that make you smile to this day, that you think about, that you can share with the people.
That's an easy question. I just want to see how I want to say it. Man, having my daughter, that changed me a lot. That having my daughter grew me up, man. It made me think. It made me be more of a man. Like I was always a man, but it was just like certain decisions and certain things I was doing. Like I said, as far as just spending money and clubbing and girls and smoking and just infidelity and doing all type of crazy stuff. But then when I had my daughter, I started to change slow. It took a process, but you know, once I saw that, then, you know, I realized like there's a lot of possible things that happen. You know, she give me like my motivation, like, and she liked my music too. She listened to my music, so just knowing that I got my daughter in my life, you know, it make me go at this even harder. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to give her some of the things that, you know, I didn't have when I was growing up. You know, it wasn't like I was missing a lot, but it definitely was like uncomfortable times. You know what I'm saying? You know, having her in a you know, I wasn't always like in a nice home and stuff like that. You know, I grew up with my whole family around and everything, but, you know, of course, you know, it was times when it was like all of us in one room. You know what I'm saying? It was times when, you know, dad couldn't pay this, you know, mom couldn't pay this, and, you know, they still working at a certain age, and you wanna. It was just stuff, you know. It wasn't nothing that was like, you know, but it was hard times.
Hey,
You know what I'm
y'all,
saying?
I remember y'all lived in the community building upstairs.
Yeah, we lived right in the community.
In
It was
the
one
community
room,
library. Yeah, it was a room
bro.
called the library or something. A room with some books in it.
The lion room or the library, dude. It was literally
Yeah.
one room, a front room, and a little small bedroom. So imagine, like, it's five of us. It was five of us living up there. I remember this like in the back of my head. Five of us lived up there. Not for long. We probably lived up there for maybe a year or less. Probably less than a year, but around a year, I'll say. Bro, one room. We all slept in the front room. And, you know, my mom had her room in the back, but that was mainly it. But we was cuddled up there. Like, you gotta understand. That was hard times, you know what I'm saying? I've had hard times, you know. I've had times when I was living like well, I'm sure you know the story, but yeah, you know, when, you know, mom and dad got divorced or whatever, bro, we had nowhere to go. We was living like in the studio.
Right.
And you know the studio about a community. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Ain't no rooms up in there, Joe. So we was all living up in there, you know what I'm saying? I was taking showers out of the sink and all that type of stuff. So it's been hard times in my life, but like I said, my daughter, once she was born, you know, that even opened me up, you know, emotionally, and think about women different, and it just make me do stuff different now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just took a long time to get to this process, and I'm still learning and growing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
My guy, that's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, to all the listeners, if you have not did this already, go check out MeshMoney on all streaming platforms right now.
Even got you on some of them songs. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, don't put my business out there. Don't put my business out there, man. Put my business out there, my guy. Go check that out. Go check that out. On all streaming platforms. Also, Rihanna on YouTube video right now. Go check that out. We need the streams to go up. Go ahead and push that like button and share that right now. It's gonna be down probably on the left or on the right. You'll see a link below. Oh, okay. Last question. We're gonna let Mish get up out of here because I know we had him for a while. Mish, do you have anything to say to the people before you leave? We first to say, man, stop that, bro. First, I just want to say that we appreciated having you on, being a guest here.
Oh, definitely. Likewise.
Man, you inspired a bunch of people who, you know, wanted to be musicians or wanted to do music and didn't have a way to do it. Just giving them sounds and beats and ways to record themselves in places that, you know, they never had any idea how to, you know, in the closet with a computer microphone, with any microphone to record music, to make it happen, make some type of sound. So to see the growth, you know, that, you know, coming from 10 years, 15 years of doing music, from making sounds that we used to call them Game Boy beats, to now making sounds that, you know, can go on YouTube and be played on the radio. Rihanna, go check that out right now. Yes, sir. MeshMoney. But it's an inspiration to a lot of people because, like I said, a lot of young people coming up and they trying to make beats. They want to be into music. They want to be involved, but they don't know who to go to. how could they reach out to you? And, you know, are you open to train or help or teach or show anyone who is interested in learning about this music and the process?
I'll tell you like this, you know, I actually taught myself. I didn't really get taught how to like make beats and like I said, everything just came naturally coming from a family of music, you know, dance and music. So I took on the music role, and you know that pretty much came naturally. But
right,
yeah, I mean, you got the social media these days, so you can always come ask me questions on my Instagram. You can follow me, ask me questions. You know what I'm saying? You know, even for some people who wonder, like I said, you wanna come record, set up a session, DM me. You know what I'm saying? We'll link up, see how it is. You know, and of course, I gotta like the music. I don't just want to just jump on, anything. But I'm willingly, open to help anybody, because I know how hard it was for me getting to this level, and I'm still going. You know, I ain't all the way yet there, but of course I'm at another level now. So I definitely want to help other people get to a certain point to where they could actually find themselves as an artist. So you could definitely come in there, talk to me, hit me up on Instagram, MeshMoney, DM me, any questions you want. And then if like right now you can YouTube, man, they got everything on YouTube. YouTube, or you can even look up seminars. Like I look at a lot of seminars, YouTube. I read a lot of stuff. I don't like to read books and shit, but
there you go.
I read a lot of stuff online, and then I just track. So real simple, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I definitely appreciate the invite, man. You know what I'm saying? To be able to tell people a little more about myself. So I really appreciate this opportunity, man. It was dope, man.
Hey, 100%, 100%. Shout out to MeshMoney. Go check them out again right now. Streaming live on all platforms. Mesh, if you had to give a shout out to any other Israel artists, who would you give a shout out to just on our way out?
Man, of course. Shout out to my bro Elevated E. Shoot. Shout out
One
to
time.
Shout out to Prince Ophir too.
2 times.
You already know what's up. I should have said that first, but yeah, shout out to Aaron, Tad the Go.
Right.
I can't even name all of them, man, but it's a lot of artists.
Hopefully we can get them on the show and we can interview them and see, exactly what they're trying to do.
Of course, man. Shout out to Old Barak as well. I just did another song with him as well. Shout out to a lot of people, man. To the Mid Pesce crew who did a nice job with this video, man. They came through. They helped me out real good.
Right.
I can't if I forgot you, my bad. But yeah, shout out to everybody who actually trying to do this job.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Again, everybody. Again, I just want y'all to say. I'm talking. I want y'all to say. I just wanted to say, we appreciate having MeshMoney on. Again, look for MeshMoney on all streaming platforms right now. Streaming live. Rihanna is on YouTube video right now. Go share that. Go run that up right now.
Yeah, buddy. Got it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hey, appreciate it, man. Likewise.
Yes, sir. Bam.